People are always saying to me, statues, statues, show me the statues. I don't give a about the statues, I care about columns. Welcome to Risty's guide to the top 5 columns. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. No, I'm not just enjoying a classic nursery rhyme. I'm here for my number 5 top column, the Duke of York column. Prince Frederick, the Duke of York, was the Commander-in-Chief of the entire British Army. After his death in 1827, each soldier had to donate 1 day's wages to pay for this majestic column. Fooled you, this isn't a column, it's just a replica. There's plenty more where that came from. Follow me. The monument to the Great Fire of London, more commonly known as the Monument or Monument, is 61 metres of pure Roman Doric. Pure Roman Doric. The damage sustained when David Copperfield tried to make this disappear has led to a £4.5 million refurbishment project. It's not funny, but it's true. If it wasn't for David Copperfield's antics, we'd be able to go to the top of that today. But if we were having suicidal thoughts, we'd be scuppered, because in the mid-19th century, a cage system was developed to stop people from leaping from the top, thus preventing any unnecessary death. The monument consists of a large fluted Doric column built of Portland stone, topped with a gilded urn of fire, and was designed by Sir Christopher Wren.
Hi, Rist. Just been off the phone to research. Turns out there's actually only 4 columns in London.
What?
Oh, I know, because almost have 5.
Are the researchers not doing their jobs? This is your fault, mate. You should be getting involved with these people. I think you should be fired.
He's under a lot of pressure.
You could say that tower blocks are modern day columns. Gatso, the lord of modern columns. Funny, as I walk around London, I start to notice more and more columns.
Four proud columns. 1 for the blacksmith, 2 for the shopkeep, 3 for the lauded gentry, and 4 betwixt night and day.
This enamel column positively represents scientific achievements over the years. Viking raids, withdrawal of the Romans. This Egyptian column was built in 1460 BC, making it 3,500 years old. It was brought over to England on a perilous boat journey to celebrate the conquering of Napoleon Bonaparte in 1800s.
Through the patriotic zeal of Erasmus Wilson, this obelisk was brought from Alexandria, encased in an iron cylinder. It was abandoned during a storm in the Bay of Biscay, recovered and erected on this spot by John Dixon in the 42nd year of the reign of Queen Victoria, 1878.
It's said these inscriptions are over 3,500 years old and were done by the Egyptians themselves. We can only really guess at their meaning. If you're anything like friend of the show Tom Cruise and follow Scientology, you'll believe this column was delivered to Earth by little green men. Nanu nanu. Yeah, well they do, don't they? Alright, see ya. I've just been on the time travel phone to Sir Christopher Wren. He told me to get down to central London, where someone's been erecting some mighty fine columns. Last, but definitely not least, lording it over Trafalgar Square at 169 feet. Yup, you've guessed it, it's Lord Nelson's column. During the Second World War, Hitler's plan to invade Britain, cunningly entitled Operation Sea Lion, included an intricate plot to steal the column and erect it in Berlin, thus completely rewriting the history books. Unfortunately for him, the spirit of Nelson lived on in the British people. Now protected by his personal bodyguard of turned-to-stone Aslans from the film The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, it's said if Hitler returns, these Aslans will spring to life and send him packing to the fiery pits of hell. It's been a fascinating and informative day. I hope you've enjoyed my top 5 columns, but I've got to go. I can feel an historical landmark being erected. There's a column coming.